Good afternoon. It's Friday. It is time for our lunch and learn. Now, we're going to continue the conversation that we started last week on our nutrition, micronutrients, macronutrients. And I told you last week that I had some information and I didn't have enough information or all the information that I wanted to give you. And so I do have a little bit of statistics here. And so, one of the things that we want to talk about is our food and the nutrition that is in our food. So, this is a report that says that the level of vitamins and minerals has decreased by up to 75% in our food over 17 years. Now, that's quite a huge decline in nutrition. And if you listened to us last week, or if you want to go back and catch the replay, comment hashtag replay. So I know that you did that. But I just want to give you some statistics on the foods, because we have a lot of people that come in and they say that they eat really good food. They do organic food, they do fruits and vegetables, and all of that is really, really good. However, you may be eating and consuming good quality as far as what we can get today. But let me just give you these statistics. So an apple. So this is from 1985 to 2002. So that's 20 years. This is 20 years ago, but we don't have any more current data. So an apple had vitamin C. It had 5 milligrams per 100 grams of produce. So, do your math here. So apples had 5 milligrams of vitamin C, 5 milligrams of vitamin C. Today it has 2. Well, 2002 it had 2. Calcium, it had 37 milligrams. In 2002, it had 28. That is a reduction in vitamin C of 80%. It is a reduction in calcium of 17%. Magnesium, a reduction of 57%. Broccoli, now almost everybody would think that broccoli was a nutritionally dense food, right? In the 17 years, it had decreased in calcium by 68%, folic acid by 52%, and magnesium by 25%. On beans, okay, calcium had reduced 38%, folic acid 12%, magnesium 15%, and vitamin B6, all right, 61%. So you can see that if you are eating a good diet, you are eating what you think is nutritionally dense food, you can see according to the statistics that you're really not getting all that. And so this is why we brought this into the clinic. Remember, I take this off, you wrap your hand around it, and what that does is it measures the carotenoids in your skin. Now, what are carotenoids? Carotenoids are the chemicals, the nutrients that are in your food that give your food the dark color. So your dark red, your dark blue, your dark green, your yellow, your orange. Fruits and vegetables. The carotenoids are what have your vitamins in them. Your body takes those carotenoids, uptakes them into the system, and then your body turns those carotenoids into antioxidants. Antioxidants go after and attack the free radicals. Free radicals are what ages us and what makes our body start to deteriorate due to age and disease. So if we're getting the right nutrition, then we are not going to have problems with the free radicals. So we're going to show you some other statistics here that's going to help you. Now, remember that this information comes from Dr. Joel Fuhrman, okay, Fuhrmann. He is a medical doctor, and he says that the equation for nutritional health is nutrients per calorie. So you want to have a high density of nutrients per calorie. In a 2016 blog, he asserts that a high ratio of micronutrients to calories is the basis of a healthful diet. This logical idea is the foundation to what he calls a Neutritarian diet. Now, I had never heard this word before. I put it in the title, and Google does not recognize this word. So we all need to start using this word to get it in the lexicon. As a medical doctor, he has seen firsthand how the U.S. health system operates and the pharmaceutical industry. Okay, a large population of chronically sick people is immensely profitable, but catastrophic for the country. Far too many people, the vicious cycle of nutrition, malnutrition, and disease plays on repeat with tragic results. Now, this is a medical doctor that signed that. So, what does that mean for you? That means you need to make sure that you are getting all the nutrition that you can from your diet. And I'm just here to tell you, as a professional, you're not going to get it from your food alone. If all of the foods, according to my list, have decreased by approximately 75% in the years of 1985 to 2002, then what does that say for our food today, 20 years down the road? I'm just telling you, you're not getting everything that you need in your diet. Now, Dr. Furman goes on to say that this is a lifestyle problem, and I would definitely agree with that. You only have to look around our communities to know that most people, 2 out of 3, are overweight. 1 out of 3 is grossly overweight, so they're obese. We know that weight is an indicator of health, and we know that if you are overweight, you are twice as likely to come down with the disease of diabetes. And if you have diabetes, you are also 4 times more likely to have cancer. So we don't want that. All right. So somebody just said hi. I'm going to say hi. It just says Facebook user. So please let StreamYard know who you are so I can comment with you. Okay. So he goes on to say there is a Dr. Farmer says, nevertheless, there is no mandate or widespread initiative to educate Americans about or improve access to nutrition-dense food and exercise programs. He said, for many Americans, the only reason their immune system could not contend with the current health situation is that they are chronically in poor health due to a poor diet, high stress, and high or lack of exercise levels. Okay. In a 2018 article published in the American Journal of Lifestyle Medicine, he explains the fundamental concerns that we look to reform health in America is the known reality that most chronic diseases that afflict Americans are predominantly lifestyle induced. And there is a belief that the vast majority of heart attacks and strokes could be prevented if people were more willing to adopt a healthier lifestyle. Now, people don't want to have a healthy lifestyle, which is unfortunate because you only get one body on your journey on this earth, right? You just get one body. If you let that body break down, if you don't fuel that body appropriately, then you're going to have problems and you're not going to have a happy life. Now, I'm just going to say, and I say this to people all the time, when I ask them about what they're eating and they're saying, well, they eat a lot of processed foods, they eat a lot of packaged foods, they eat at the dollar menu and all that kind of thing. And I will ask them, would you put milk in your gas tank in your vehicle? And it's like, well, no, I would never do that. It would ruin my car. Yes, it would. That's the same thing with nutritionally poor food. It is ruining your vehicle that you have to live in. Okay, and so we don't want that. We talked about body mass index last time, so if you want to understand that, watch last week's program. But body mass index has to do with how big your waistline is. For women, we want you to be under 34. For men, we want you to be under 38. All right. You can exercise and get that waistline down. And as you do, you get into a better health quotient here. According to Dr. Furman, okay, the detrimental impact of processed industrial foods known as fast foods on the American population is nothing short of genocide. In an interview about his book, Fast Food Genocide, Furman explains genocide is the deliberate destruction of a population. It is the most accurate way to describe fast food's devastating effects on our society. Processed, nutrient-barren products are designed by the food industry to be highly addictive, cheap to produce, gotta find out where my thing went, and highly profitable. Now, if you go to the grocery store, you will know that it costs a lot of money to buy ingredients. Okay, you go and you get your meat, you get your dairy, you get your produce, and you get what other stuff you get. Hopefully, you're just shopping around the perimeter. But when you do that, your grocery bill is going to be quite significant. You definitely can eat at the dollar menu wherever you want to go for significantly less dollars because the food that you are getting is not really food. It looks like food, it tastes like food, but it is very, very nutritionally poor. And so your body doesn't have what it needs to bring those antioxidants into your system so that your body can fight sickness and disease. And that's what health is all about. If we've learned nothing in the last 2 years, we have learned that our immune system has everything to do with whether we make it through alive or not. So what can you do to strengthen your immune system? You need to eat healthy. Drugs are not going to do it. Herbs and supplements like we do, like your good holistic people do, those are plant-based nutrients. Okay, they should help with the nutritional deficits. We've shown this before. I'm going to show it again. These Life Pack Nanos, these are little sachets. They you pour it into water. It's yellow when you put it in. It's pink when you start up. It's delicious. 4 ounces. 4 ounces is nothing. It's a couple of swallows, and you can take these vitamins. Now, it says on the package that this will support your immune system. It will support your bone health, your brain health, cardiovascular health, eye health, skin health, and muscle health. Okay, 0 artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners. Vegetarian friendly. So if you're vegetarian, then this might be something that you want to look at. Now, we recommend this vitamin for people under 50. Why is that? Because people under 50 have far less nutritional needs than people over 50. People over 50 have had more years of free radical damage. They have eaten poorly. They may be smokers. They may have used recreational drugs in their youth. They may be on medications now because they have so much free radical damage. And so this, in my opinion, they need a little bit more. This is a good product. Not saying it's not a good product, but what it doesn't have in it is your essential fatty acids and your omegas, which as we get older, we need that for our heart health. Okay. So for us over 50 people, I recommend the Life Pack Nanos. Now they come in a pack, right? They've got seven pills. All right. They're capsules. You can open them up and put them in applesauce or something like that if you don't like to take capsules. However, also have your CoQ10 and your omegas and all of your essential fatty acids. This is what we're not getting in our food. Now, I love this, and I showed you this last week, but I'm going to show you again. They're micronized, okay? This is the way most vitamins come, really clumpy. They're very micronized here, trying to get the glare off here. They're very micronized, so they're going to be absorbed right into your tissues. So these are really, really good. It has DNA protection. What does that mean in layman's terms, right? That means it's going to protect you against the big C, all right? As we get older, what are we more prone to, right? We're prone to metabolic diseases. We're prone to our body not functioning the way it needs to. We know that as our cells differentiate, our cells divide, multiply, there can be gene SNPs. The proteins that make up the DNA can fold inappropriately. And when they fold inappropriately, that turns on gene expression, turns off gene expression. So let's just say in my family, there's diabetes. There isn't, as far as I know, but let's just say there is. If I were not eating properly, if I were eating the standard American diet, right? That's all the processed food, it's all the packaged food, it's all the fast food, nutritionally poor food. If I'm eating that way, then my DNA, when it splits and replicates, it's going to misfold. That's going to turn on, or has the capacity to turn on the diabetic gene, so that I would come down with diabetes, right? So there's science, there's gene science, but then there's also another science called epigenetics. So what does that mean? Epigenetics says it doesn't really matter what you're born with. You can be born, you got cancer in your family, you got dementia in your family, you've got heart disease in your family, you've got diabetes in your family, you're just a wreck. You could be born with that DNA package, right? We can't choose what we are born with. We get what we get. However, if we eat right, love right, nurture ourselves properly, shun drama and all that kind of thing, then those bad genes will not turn on. Okay, we have the power, and that's what this Dr. Furman is saying. If you have your nutrients, your powerful micronutrients, then you're going to be just really in a much better place to get older and not have brain disease, not have heart disease, not have strokes, not have cancer, not have all those things, because your body repairs itself. I will just tell you, we had a lady that came in today, and when I scanned her in the fall of last year, and she was in the yellow. Okay, so if you, I'll show you my picture again, just so you can figure it out. Let me see if I can do this. It's not going to let me do it because I don't have the scanner turned on. Let me turn on the scanner, and then I can show you this pretty picture, okay? So when I scanned her back in the fall, she was in the yellow, okay? Today, oh, we're calibrating. Give me a minute. Today, she's in the purple. So, well, she's not in the purple. She's right at the edge. You have to be 60,000 or more to be in the purple. She's at 59,000. And I told her, if you've been taking your Life Pack Nanos twice a day instead of once a day, you'd have been already in the purple. However, she has improved so much. I just want to show you what this looks like so you can get a frame of reference. You know, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. And so that's what we want to do. We want to show you pictures. Okay. Here is so you see red. Red is to your, it's to my left, so it's probably to your right. Red is nutritionally poor absorption. You're not either getting the nutrients you need, or you're not absorbing the nutrients that you are intaking. We want you to be all the way over on the right where the purple is, all right? So when this lady came in the fall, she was in the yellow. Today, like I said, she's right at the edge of the purple. Now, she's taken the collagen, she's taken the Life Pack Nanos. Why do we recommend that? Because they are scanner score certified. What does that mean? That means the company, not Dr. Polly, the company will guarantee that if you take them the way you're supposed to take them for 90 days, then your score will move toward purple. Do they guarantee it will be to purple? No, they don't guarantee that. But I will just tell you, in my clinic, almost everybody that started in the yellow and they've done what I've asked them to do for 90 days, they've been either right at the edge of the purple or over into the purple. So I'm really excited about that. Why is that? Because everybody has limited resources. I don't want you having to come in here month after month after month and buy $500 worth of supplements, right? That means your body needs a lot of help. If you do something like this, or if you're younger and you do this, what that's going to do is give your body all the nutrients that it needs so your body can repair itself. If your body repairs itself and you keep giving it the nutrients to hold that position, then it's going to be a win-win for you. You're not going to have to spend $1 bazillion on supplements to get well. you're going to have to do what it takes to maintain that integrity of your tissues. Why is that? Because we're bombarded every day with free radicals, pollution, air pollution, toxic mold, toxic chemicals, poor food, processed food, high fructose corn syrup, cigarette smoke, right? If you're on medications, thank God I'm not on any medications. But if you're on medications, did you know that most medications are made out of petroleum products? Now, I don't know about you. I don't have any desire to take some motor oil or some gasoline and use that to fuel my body, right? If you are sick, if you have a chronic sickness, you need to be on medications. Thank God we've got medications. However, in my opinion, medications should not be a lifestyle. Medications is a bridge to get you from sickness and disease across the bridge over into health. Now, if you remember what I told you last week, and if you weren't here last week, I met a lady the week before who was in kidney failure, liver failure, heart issues, thyroid issues, lung issues, big problems, been in the medical cycle for 2 years, right? In adult diapers at the age of 44. Nobody could help her. Medicine could not help her. She was on medicine, but she was getting sicker and sicker. So what did she do? She did this. What did that do for her? Within 3 months, her doctors took her off all of her medication. Now, did the vitamins heal her? No, the vitamins did not heal her. What healed her? Her own body had the fuel that it needed. It had the nutrients that it needed in order to correct whatever was going wrong in the body. What causes things to go wrong in the body? Free radical damage. So if you're having antioxidants, which is what the scanner measures, right? If you're having those in your immune system, then you're going to go a long way to keeping your body healthy because everything is working the way it needs to, and you're not putting milk in your gas tank, right? You're putting nutritious food in the gas tank. On these vitamins, I don't have it to show you, but I can show you. They have a icon list of all the different nutrients. And on their nutrients, you know how it says vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, blah, 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 blah. You've looked at your vitamin ingredients before. On the pamphlet that you can download, it shows with circles, red, yellow, blue, green circles. These are nutrients taken from fruits and vegetables. Remember, we talked last time about juicing your nutrients. I told you that you could take 4 pounds of carrots, put them through your juicer, and you would have 1 glass of carrot juice. Everybody can drink carrot juice, a glass. Everybody can, all right? Nobody can eat 4 pounds of carrots at a meal. They just can't. It's just not possible. So by juicing, you're able to increase the amount of nutrients that you're getting. If you don't want to take the trouble to do that, if you don't want to take the time to do that, then you can get these vitamins that have already been manufactured. And I hate to use that word because that always sounds like synthetic, but these are actually made with organic ingredients at the concentration that is so powerful that the company guarantees that if you do it for 90 days, then you're going to be better on your scanner score. Now, people always say, oh, but Dr. Polly, they're expensive. Well, yeah, they are. Why is that? Because there's not enough nutrition in your food, so people have to make it. People have to do what they need to do in order to get these nutritious products into our hands. But let me just tell you, if you think being healthy is expensive, try being sick. Medicines, I mean, I'm all over this because this is what I do. There was a lady that I talked to the other day. Her diabetic medicine cost her almost $3,000 per month. This, not anywhere close. Not anywhere close. You could take that for a whole year and not spend $3,000 in the year, Okay, so illness is very expensive. Going to the doctor is expensive. I was talking to a young man the other day, and he was talking about the insurance. He's got insurance through his company. Thank God people have insurance through their company. However, what the insurance will pay for today is way, way less than what it paid for the last time he had to use it, which was about 3 years ago. So illness is getting more and more and more expensive because it's just the way things are. Okay, so your best insurance policy is for you to maintain your health. How do you maintain your health? By consuming nutrient dense foods. I'm just telling you, when we are looking at the statistics here, okay, bananas, a lot of people think bananas are great in potassium, and they are. Okay, but they have gone down 79% in their nutrition. Tomatoes are touted as a brain food. Tomatoes are touted as a heart healthy food. And yes, I believe they are, but they have reduced in their nutritional value 78%. That's hardly anything left in a tomato. And that's why when your tomatoes don't taste like tomatoes, it's because they don't have those nutrients in them that make a tomato. Just want to give a shout out to Mayor Norman, who brings me tomatoes from his garden, and they are the most delicious tomatoes I have ever had in my lifetime. And why is that? Because he gardens the right way. Spinach, we think of spinach as a superfood. It is 76% less nutritionally dense than it was in 1985. Strawberries, I love strawberries. They are 87% less nutrient dense. So I'm just telling you, make your choices. Dr. Farman says you can have a good life, you can have a healthy life. It's all about the food that you eat. And I would agree with that. More importantly, you cannot eat enough healthy food to stay well. And so you want to get this, or throwing things around, you want to get this. It is guaranteed to move you on that scanner. So I want to say I appreciate the people that came in last week to get their health marker. Where are their antioxidants? So we did some scans, and we found out that we weren't where we needed to be. All right. In 90 days, we're going to rescan you and we're going to see where you are. All right. It's guaranteed to work. If you're getting the right nutrients, if you're getting the right nutrition, you are going to stay healthy and you're going to have a better life. So just want to throw that out there. I don't want you spending $3,000 a month for medication. Just nobody's got that kind of disposable income, right? Just don't want to do that. It is the weekend here in the United States. It is a holiday weekend. And so to that end, we have been talking about our Summer Love Bundle. All right. Now, why do I like this? I like this because, well, for a lot of reasons. They're quote unquote beauty products, right? But they've got a lot of health benefits to them. So it's not just about the outward appearance. It's about what it does on the inside. The one that I like the best is the dramatic effects. Now, why do I like that? Because it reduces your cellulite. What is cellulite? Cellulite is trapped toxicity in your cells. If you have trapped toxicity in your cells, you're going to have wrinkles. You're going to have those pock marks that cellulite does. Nobody wants that. There's stuff in here, hibiscus for one, that gets your lymph moving to clean out those pockets to reduce your cellulite. We call it the Summer Love Bundle because it's the summer and people are out at the pool and people are out at the beach and they're self-conscious about the way they look, right? If you're a diabetic, you've got nasty feet. We've got a foot exfoliator right here to help you with that. We've got eyelash treatment that helps you regrow your eyelashes and your eyebrows. Why are you losing your eyelashes and your eyebrows? Because you don't have the right nutrition. And so this is a nutritional product that increases the length and the density of your eyelashes and your eyebrows. We've got the fluoride-free whitening toothpaste. Now, why is that important? Because when you go to the dentist and they do that whitening treatment, which everybody loves, and I'm not opposed to white teeth, I'm absolutely in favor of that. But I've had dentists do sandblasting on my teeth. long time ago. Would not ever do that today, knowing what I know today. However, what they do is detrimental to your health. This is not detrimental to your health. And the other little thing in this package is for sunburns. Okay, it's got coconut oil in it. It's got some essential oils. It's got citronella. It's got carrot extract. I mean, it's got some really, really good things in there. And what it will do, if you do happen to get too much sun, it'll just quieten all that down in a very healthy way. So it's buy two, get three free, 5 things. Okay, we've got just a couple left here in the clinic. So if you want to hop on that, let me know. We close in 30 minutes, so you're not going to get it by 4th of July, but we can get it for you for the rest of the summer if you're interested in that. I want you to go and enjoy your weekend. Be very patriotic, be very grateful, very thankful that we do have our independence and all of that good things that we enjoy here in the United States. If you're outside the United States, then you can enjoy the weekend as well. Canada Day today, so for all of my Canadian friends, I salute you and happy Canada Day. So it is, again, as I say, the end of our time. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Just thank you for your time. Let me know what you want to know, and I'll see you back next week.